Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Miguel from the Children's Baptist Ministry Church here in Maryland. Today I want to talk to you about the prophetic. We're in the end times. There's certain things happening. And, recently in the past week or so, there has been a correlation of people talking about artificial intelligence and religion. And so we need to address that. In addition to other things that are clear as day from the Bible and the book of Revelation. If you don't believe the Bible, I suggest that you read the book of Revelation and look at your newspaper, and you will see that a lot of the things that the newspapers talk about, it's exactly what the Word of God says. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to talk about is a one world government. We know that the one world government's already in place. We have NATO, and we don't know who the Antichrist is going to be, but obviously the Antichrist is going to be the leader of whatever this group of nations. And so we see that that's already in place. So they have a world government. It's called NATO. Number two is the mark of the beast. And I know some of you guys are not going to agree with me, and that's fine. The vaccine is not the mark of the beast. So if you took the vaccine, please do not think that you're damned, that you're going to go to hell, because it is not the mark of the beast. Why do I tell you that? Because here in Revelation chapter 13, verse 15 through 18, it says, "And it was permitted to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast could both speak and cause whoever would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. And it makes everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive the mark on his right hand or on his forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he has the mark of the beast's name or the number of his name. This calls for wisdom. Let the one who understands calculate the number of the beast, because the number of a person, it is a number of a person, his number is 666. Okay, so here we see clear as day that first of all, it requires worship, and if you don't worship this beast, you will be killed. You'll be killed. And it forces people to take rich and poor, small, great, free and slave, to receive the mark either on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark of the beast, the name or the number of his name. So it tells you clearly that you have to make the decision of whether or not you will take the mark, and if you don't take it, you will be killed. So I want to ask you, when people took the vaccine, were they forced to take it by force? I'm talking about, did they put a gun in your head and did they tell you to take the vaccine or you're gonna die? Or did they tell you when to cut your head off if you don't take the vaccine? No, nobody told you to do that. Okay, so the vaccine is not the mark of the beast. They didn't make you worship a beast or an individual or a system. They didn't make you worship that. So the vaccine is nowhere near the mark of the beast. Now, is the vaccine a precursor of things to come? Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Because they did a test run, and if you took the vaccine, then more than likely when the time comes, if you can't eat, or you can't buy things that you need, people are going to get desperate and bad things are going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of crime and death and violence. Now, we don't want that to happen, obviously, but these are the things that happen when when people are in need. Okay, when people are in need, these things just happen. So, I want to tell you that you probably should be prepared because of what's going to come, and it's coming pretty fast, okay? So obviously, the vaccine is not the mark of the beast. The next thing I want to talk to you about, and this is when it gets interesting, I'm going to talk to you about the one world currency. We already have a one world currency, and it's called crypto currency. Okay, cryptocurrency is going to become the world's money. It's going to become the world's currency, and you can see here an article that the United States of America. Oh no, that's not the one. It's Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is instituting a program called FedNow, and what it is instituting a pay system that is using digital numbers as a system of payment. And as this grows and it becomes more popular, what we're going to see is that paper money and banks are going to cease to exist, and everything's going to have to go through the government. So you can look into it. It's called FedNow, and it's starting in July this year. And so this is something that you need to look at and evaluate, because this is coming through, and every nation is probably going to go to digital money and physical money, and banks are probably going to be closed. And that actually would control what people buy or sell, because they know everything you buy and you sell, and they could, if you decide not to take the mark of the beast, right, they could just say you have no access to your money. How are you going to eat then? Okay. So this is very important. The last thing I want to talk to you is the new world religion. So, people ask themselves, how is it possible that at one point everybody's going to worship the beast? Well, let me look at some of the articles that have come out in regards to artificial intelligence. Why am I telling you this? Because it is a very real thing. It says here, this article that came out this week, I believe. Well, this one came out, I think, October 2nd, 2017. But they're talking about it again. So the first one I want to talk to you, it says about an AI God will emerge by 2042 and write its own Bible. Will you worship it? So they're saying artificial intelligence, there's going to be a God like the beast. And it says here, it was permitted to give breath to an image of the beast, so that the image of the beast could speak and cause whoever would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. So this so-called image of the beast, it's possible it could be artificial intelligence. And, it's talking about being a god and writing his own Bible, but not only, and worship, meaning that people will look at it as being a god. Okay, so let me look at the next, this one. Let me get rid of this. I don't know why it's telling me that. Okay, this one here came out November, the same year, November 15, 2017. It says, inside the first church of artificial intelligence. So they're using AI for sermons, and recently they had a preacher woman, artificial intelligent woman, preaching a sermon. And you could Google that and you could find that as well. But I just wanted to show you this one, because this one says, that there's churches, they're going to be churches. So they're setting up churches that are going to be run by AI and this God, this AI God who demands worship, okay? And the last one I want to talk to you about, this one was recently, June 9, 2023. It says AI can create a new Bible. And this is an author says, in a few years, there might be religions that are actually correct. So saying that this new Bible is going to correct the Word of God, which is perfect in every way. And so they're saying that this new Bible that AI is going to create is going to be the perfect Bible. Why is it going to be perfect? Because if you read the article, it tells you because it's going to fit everybody's needs. It's going to meet everybody's needs, meaning that everybody that you believe may be involved with, for example, LGBT, things like that, abortion, things like that. Those Bibles are going to fit people who are under that agenda. Okay, so these are things that we need to look at. These are systems that have been placed. The Antichrist is that we know of. It's not here yet. And obviously the false prophet and the Antichrist will be working together to enforce these things. We don't know who the false prophet is. We don't know who the Antichrist is. So we don't know who they are. So the beast, the mark of the beast is not here. It's not here yet, guys. So please don't feel like you took the mark of the beast if you took the vaccine, because it's definitely not the mark of the beast, okay? Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope this opened your eyes on what's going on here. AI is obviously demonic. Be very careful with it. And God bless you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you soon.